Well, guys, this Casey is wrong, and this is Video Game Hunting, episode 30, part 1. What's funny, last week I had a good hour for episode 29, part 3. I had an hour of, a bunch of stuff, and, I don't know. I guess YouTube. For me, an hour is probably the cutoff time. But I usually don't do more than that. Or it could be my phone. I did have a ton of videos on there that were still there, so I deleted a bunch of them that's on YouTube right now. So. I have a couple. I know at least I had one thing that just came in that was pretty cool. I have a custom either case or box of Mario / Duck Hunt. There was no official box, there's no official box. So I was like, hey, that looks pretty cool. So I figured, why not? And I also have a box that has, house. The triple pack one, the one I used to have, where it has Mario, Duck Hunt, and World Track Meet. Kind of looks like the cover of the triple pack. But yeah, the one just came in was Mario Duck Hunt. So that's a nice addition. So what my plan is, I'm gonna head towards the first vintage stock. Go to the one. Actually, I need to go straight. If I want to go to the game store, I have to go now. And I can always go hit this one tomorrow. So I can go hit 2 vintage stocks and the game store. But I gotta go to the game store now. I forget that I'm getting out 5-ish instead of my normal 4 o'clock. But I'm tired. Yeah, I was heading to this one that's right off an interstate, but I was like, and I looked at it, it's like, wow, shoot, if I wanted to go to the video game store, I would have to. Oh my god. Well, if I find anything cool, I just realized something too. I ran out of the house. Totally forgot I had a whole bag full of stuff, either doubles or stuff that just didn't want no more. Like, I needed to make room for my Sega Genesis case section. And I was like, you know what? I don't need the sports games that I just picked up for like $1 or $2 a piece. So I was like, screw it, sell them. Because I don't have room for my Genesis stuff. Because I love the boxes so much. I hardly even look at the Sega Genesis loose cards no more. I gotta get them with the case. Even though I probably should look closer at the Genesis. Honestly, I need to look at 3 things a lot closer. I need to look at the Super Nintendos and the Sega Genesis and the N64 closer. I mean, honestly, but as the PlayStation 1 to the original Xbox, I don't know what to really look for on that, except the games I used to play. And I got most of them anyways. What sucks pretty much after like the 360, even during like the 360 PS3 era, everything's pretty much on the same, on either or system. So, and it's got worse for the PS4 and the Xbox One. Yeah, the PlayStation 4 has more exclusives. See, Xbox One, until they got the Xbox One X, there was no advantage. Except later on when they had Game Pass. I mean, holy shit, there was a giant piece of metal in the road. At least I maneuver over it. Ugh. Oh gosh. Oh, wonder if you guys heard that crack in my neck. Talking about neck. What's funny? Well, it's crazy. Back in the day, God, back in the, we left the old house back in the 07, and I think we were there for 16 years. So I guess we were there since like, not, well, I guess like, well, 82 to, I guess since 87 to 2004. And, we had a swimming pool put in, but that's beside the point. I was young and dumb and didn't think about this much. Went around diving, and I dived into the shallow end of the pool, landed right on my head, and I thought my neck was going to be like this forever. I guess I just gave myself a stinger. I luckily didn't have neck damage. Any broken neck or anything. I guess it was just a stinger. I wouldn't doubt I got a fucking concussion too, but I know for sure I had a stinger. But I was young and dumb and stupid. Goddamn cocksuckers right tailgating my ass. This is the one thing that sucks getting out here at 5. Especially on this highway. Oh my god, I wouldn't doubt it, it'd be like 5:40 before I get to. Come on, you really need to be right on my tail, you cocksucker? Motherfucker. Sometimes I was about to say something I shouldn't say on here, but I would use an item as a stress reliever when someone tailgates me or cuts me off and shit, and I get in a pissy mood because stupid shit like that. I hadn't needed to use it in a long time. I think it was a lot of times related because when I was going to work, I would have to take the highways so you get assholes tailgate you. But I was for a good 8 months or so, I've been taking side roads, go home and back. I mean, going to work and back. The only time I take other routes is when I'm going game shopping after work. And cried in my throat. It sucked today because I was using the aluminum MIG welder on what's called a reefer trailer floor, and the aluminum flooring is so thin, and there's material like some kind of foam behind it, and then there's some moisture behind there, and it's like all that stuff. You gotta have that aluminum clean to have a good weld. Now, it's kind of hard to do a good weld with all that. And I'm talking about how thin, like 1/8 inch aluminum. I originally wanted to put a big, good 1/4 inch plate, but my boss didn't like that idea. I mean, it would have took a lot longer for me to modify it, but I think I would have probably laid it on better welds. I wouldn't have to deal about contaminating from the floor with all that foam and all the water that's in there. Yeah, I'm predicting it's going to be about like 5:40, so I'm going to be in there for like 10 minutes, and then I'll probably have to get out. 10-15 minutes. It sucks they're not open till like their old time. I think their old time was like 9 o'clock. In front of this guy right here. What's awesome tomorrow? I've been talking to this chick for a little bit. Not too long, but for a couple, 2-3 weeks. We're gonna go on a date tomorrow. And it depends if I have to work Saturday, if we're gonna go to a movie. But, it'd be nice. I mean, good looking woman, sweet woman too. It's been hard to really, get on the phone because it's either I'm busy doing something or I can't figure when she's not busy. So I just said yesterday while I was watching AEW, I was like, screw it. Let's just set it. Go ahead. Originally, I just said, you want to go to the bar? I'm like, but she didn't. She says she doesn't drink. I was like, I don't either. I just want to sit down and chat. She's the one that suggested have dinner. I was like, I'm up for that. And then I was like, hey, if it works out or I don't have to work on Saturday, I like to go watch a movie. but there's not a lot of options, and I don't want to go for the man kind of movie like King Kong versus Godzilla, or wherever Godzilla versus Kong. But I didn't know any of these other movies that came out. And actually, one of them said a private party screening. So I guess someone paid money to do something like that. So, I'm a little anxious. A little nervous. Once I get to talk to her and sit down, break the ice and everything, then usually I'll do pretty good. I certainly can't just go to like someone at a bar like, hey, you're pretty. I just need something that breaks the ice first. I used to hate going to. I mean, no, it's not true. I hate the feeling when I went to the bars, the pool halls with a bunch of buddies I used to work with at Sears. We would go to the bar, pool hall, and we would see all these chicks. I see someone is like, but I'm like, I don't want the balls to go up there and say anything. At least here, like, if I get rejected, it's like, at least it's not one face to face, it's on the computer screen. So I'm like, But, that's not why a lot of times I left the pool hall. It was just, me and the guys used to shoot pool until it closes at 2. And I started like, you know what, going to 2 is just crazy. I just couldn't do it that often anymore. It's just, I like sleep. I know one of my buddies, he gets really lonely. He's like, I know him for sure. He didn't want to go to these pool halls that often because of that, but I didn't like that feeling. Like, it's like I want to say something, but I don't have the balls to do it. But the truth, I would leave early. It's definitely, I was just getting tired. Especially nowadays. Unless for some reason, like, I actually have some energy at night, or can't sleep, then sure. Like, I used to like doing the late nights with Drew show on the post show, but started cutting it. I think it was at 2, 3 almost. And I was like, dude, I gotta start dialing it back. And I did dial it back. Just, go to 1-ish. sometimes bail out after the show's over and not go to the post show because sometimes I'm like tired, not into the show's topics. Goodness gracious, this store has a bunch of trash, right? It's like someone got a trash bag and dumped it all over in front of this store. But yeah, unless it's something like a topic I really like, then I'll be okay. I'll stay late. But it's something political, and like I'm tapping out. But just got to the game store on a deposit, and I'll talk to you guys when I get right back out. Well, just out of the game store, I really didn't see anything. Well, I mean, honestly, there's stuff I would love to have. It's just not in the mood to get what they had today. So, let's go hit up this vintage stock here, and then we'll hit the one down the road. Usually I would do the whole strip, but today I am not in the mood to do all that. Oh, there's more. There's geese. There's a pair of geese. Geese. Oh, farted. What's funny is this Baskin Robbins says temporary closed, but they took down the signing. They took down the signing, and they took a lot of counters away. So temporary closed my ass, unless you're planning to redo it. I bet they relocated. Alright, so I'm at the next one. So I'm gonna run in here, hopefully I find something unlikely. And I'll hit the next one down the road. So let me pause it. Well, that's strike two. Didn't see anything I wanted in this. Should have picked up Gunstar, or is it Gun Star Hero? Go hit the one down the road. Call it a night. Oh shoot! Actually, I'm gonna call it because I need to make a call. So, if I get something good, I'll do a mini pickup or mini pickup, whatever. But I'll talk to you guys later.